Welcome, racing fans, to Motorsports Radio USA podcast with racing news for October 4th, 2018. All right, everyone has been talking about the NASCAR rules package for 2019, also known as the Aero package. A couple of channels on YouTube been talking about it, so it's time for Motorsports Radio USA to report on this. So the reasoning behind the new package is to promote hard side-by-side racing. First, no restrictor plates, except for the Daytona 500, which I believe means also no restrictor plates at Talladega. The new package consists of 1. A taller rear spoiler, 8 inches by 61 inches, 2. A larger front splitter with a 2-inch overhang, and 3. A smaller tapered spacer down from 1.17 of an inch to 0.922 inches, and will reduce horsepower from 750 to 550. Also, a wider radiator pan, 37 inches in front, tapering to 37 inches in the rear. One other, the aero ducts for tracks larger than 1 mile. Now, as mentioned, this new package will not be used at the Daytona 500. Now, this new package will add downforce and stabilize handling. The aero ducts will be used at tracks larger than 1 mile, but there are 4 tracks where the aero ducts will not be used, and this will be Atlanta, Pocono, both Pocono races, Darlington, and Homestead. The smaller spacers will not be used at short tracks and road courses. And all the new package will be used in 17 of 36 races scheduled for 2019. NASCAR Executive Vice President and Chief Racing Development Officer, Mr. Steve O'Donnell, says it's really been over a 2-year process working with race teams, the OEMs, specifically the engine builders, and probably the most collaborative effort we've had across all the industry stakeholders, including the drivers, to get this package. For us, it's really a focus on getting back to a true focus on the drivers and what NASCAR is all about, close side-by-side racing, and trying to deliver more of that. I think it's probably looking at the bigger picture of where we want to go as a sport. And as we looked at racing on the track, certainly we're pleased with what we have, but how do we continue to evolve with what's out there? He continues by saying, we know we've got some of the brightest engineers in all of sports, and what you see with the low downforce package is a number of increased entry speeds at times, which makes it more difficult probably to produce a tire that has great wear that drivers always ask for. It makes it more of an emphasis on engineering and wind tunnels versus what we're all about, and that's the drivers and hard side-by-side racing. Source NASCAR.com. Thank you for tuning in. This is Manny Allegretta, motorsportsradio.net.